Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for the live stream watch along of Crystal Palace versus Everton at Selhurst Park. Both clubs looking to reach an FA Cup semi-final. It'll be an interesting game. Two teams that have got huge aspirations as they start most seasons anyway. But Everton not being the best, but it could be a massive positive if you go on to reach Wembley as well. The potential of if Liverpool do progress tonight, hopefully we do, and Everton go through, potentially could both meet each other in a final or semi-final, depending on how the draw does go for both teams. But we'll run you through obviously the Crystal Palace team now. Obviously playing a 4-2-3-1. Jack Butland is in goal. Nathaniel Klein, Anderson, and Gahi, number 6, centre half. And obviously Mitchell playing left back, and then Gallagher and Kouyaté in those holding roles with Elise, Eze, and Wilfred Zaha, and Mateta is obviously leading the line for Crystal Palace. And then it looks like Everton, it's got it set up as a 5-4-1, but I don't think it will be that in game. Pickford, obviously Coleman on the right, Holgate, Keane, and Godfrey with Kenny left back. Anthony Gordon as well, Decore, Gomez and Townsend, and Richarlison leading the line for the Ev. So let me know your thoughts on this as well, everyone. If you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below. We've got a packed show today. Obviously, we will be live streaming every single game tonight. Well, obviously the Liverpool game against Forest away, which will be massive, and obviously we will be live streaming Southampton versus Manchester City. Could a couple of giant beatings today, obviously in relation to Forest or Southampton winning as well. Well, Southampton's still a massive club, but in terms of obviously the expectations of Manchester City and the bigger clubs within the competition. But Chelsea did win. Smashing it, bro. Thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate you tuning in, obviously, thank you very much to every single one of you that did very much tune in on the UFC live stream last night. Absolutely made up. Obviously, the two Scousers, Molly and Paddy, both won. Meatball Molly with one of the knockouts of the year in terms of the UFC. Phenomenal knockout as well. Hey, Jack, are you doing a watch along tonight for the LFC on your channel, or do you want to jump on ours? Nice one, Luke. I was going to bloody reply to you, but I will be doing a live stream, mate, but I will be very happily enough to jump on the post-match if you want that. Hopefully get you on the channel as well. Thank you. It's on ITV, the game. Yeah, he's watching it. Yeah. So, yeah. Cheers, Luke, anyway. Thank you very much for the invite, La. Are
you staying up?
Yeah, I'm staying up here. I'm live streaming. Yeah. You wouldn't think you might didn't know that live streaming games, did you? But yeah. Come on, Palace. But thank you very much, Luke and Ricky, anyway. Bloody man, distracted me. But thank you very much for the invite, lad. Really do appreciate it. Come on, Palace. Kick Everton. Bloody hell, Sebastian. And they're underway now anyway. Greetings, Jack. How you doing, Yusuf? How's everyone doing? Obviously, you're happy, mate, aren't you? Through to the next round anyway. Everton Football Club. Wants to see if you want this ring. Yeah. But right, we're underway here. Obviously, Palace kicking from right to left, and the Ev are obviously in their white kit. But a massive game for both clubs, like it will be for Liverpool tonight. Massive opportunity for all the clubs today. Reach a semi-final at Wembley. I don't like the rule. Chat, let me know that nonsense rule of playing a semi-final at Wembley. Should be the final. Takes away from the spectacle, really. What did you make of the UFC card last night? Harry, thank you very much for tuning in, mate, last night. Absolute legends. Yeah, it was Keane! Oh, Keane! He had a shot from it was a cross-come shot, back post, and Godfrey would be fuming that he's not really looked like the initial free kick was offside. But yeah, Godfrey should be really putting that in the back of the net. But yeah, Haddy, one of the best UFC cards in a very long time. Especially it wasn't a pay-per-view, was it, Haddy? So absolutely tremendous stuff, mate. all the fights were really high quality. Quite a lot of knockouts as well, which is good. But Everton have started the game the best, really getting at Palace, which is great to see. Obviously, with Richarlison, is that a penalty? He got the ball for me. Yeah, very Gaity as well. Obviously, they have got Vard in the semi-finals. Guy, the centre-back for Palace, sloppy touch, and he just about got the ball. He's saved that. He's saved that. That could have been a potential penalty to Everton in the first 2 to 3 minutes of the game. But yeah, Harry, let me know what you thought on the cards as well, mate. It was really good. Obviously, Coleman remonstrating with the referee, but looks like Richarlison, he's saying to the medical staff or his players that he's kind of went over on his ankle, really. But it was a very good tackle by Guy. He recovered it very well. Could have been a shocking mistake. How you doing, Ravi? Absolute legends. Big up, and obviously agreeing. I'm all right, lad. I'm just me. I just love watching sport and that buffer. I'm just me, lad. Nothing special at all. But thank you very much, Ravi, for coming in, and obviously everyone that's tuning in. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button and make sure you drop a like on the video. It really does help the channel grow. But hopefully you had a good day, mate. Hopefully you all had a good weekend. And yeah, we're just 3 minutes in and a very lively start for both teams. Palace really haven't got out with their own half. But obviously the confidence in which that result against Newcastle is give the Ev. Yeah, in both the semi-final and the final are going to be played. Yeah, Harry, they will be, mate. Obviously, it was a rule change a couple of years ago. Good 10 plus years ago anyway. I think it was. Nice one, lad. We're all a good community, regardless of whatever club you do support. Obviously, just a good community. We all love footy, or we all love sport as well. Really blessed that every single one of you is tuning in. Looks like Zaha's picked up an injury. I tell you, if he does go off, first 4 minutes, great start. Yeah, Everton have been in the ascendancy, really. I thought the car was brilliant. Loved the noise of the crowd towards Paddy and Molly. And as you said, there was a lot of knockouts to entertain us. Yeah. Munsey Talks. Big up, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in, La. First time I've seen you in here, La. Oh, well, you might have changed your name, but appreciate you tuning in, mate. The Ev, good tackle by Gallagher. Cam Palace. Fair play to the Ev. Good ball in there. Mitchell. Fair play to the Ev. They penned them in. Pen Crystal Palace in here. It's been a very quick tempo. Oh, even better. It's got Ali McCoist on the commentary. Get in, Ali. I love hearing Ali McCoist. Really describes the game very well. Great analysis when he is commentating. Is Ali McCoist one of everyone's favourite commentators? Ball whipped in for the Ev corner. And that's over the top of the bar. But yeah, cheers, Munsey, Harry. Ravi as well. Shouts to you. 1892 Reds podcast as well. What's Mitchell? All right, lad. Don't have to ask who you be supporting today, lad. Yeah, but we'll be streaming all the games today. So obviously we got the big one later on tonight. Swear to God, I'd be over exaggerating that Everton have not allowed Palace out of their half, but they haven't. There's 5 minutes 40 on the clock, and Palace haven't even got out of their half. The pressure is being that mad by Everton. But yeah, cheers, Mitchell, for tuning in last night as well, lad. Every single one of yous, absolute legends. Is anyone having a Sunday roast today? Or he's having a takeout and that? Score predictions for this game as well, everyone. What we saying? Palace or the Ev going through? Yeah, no, it'd be good for obviously Tom, our good mate Tom, anyway. But as I said, Mitchell, top of the show. It's a Oh, Gordon's done well here. Skipped away from Gallagher. Through ball. Charleston into a penalty. Oh, hang on. They're offside or... Oh, Richarlison. That saved a potential penalty there. Oh. Tell you what, let's have a little look at this. Yeah, offside. Yeah, Gaggy's having an absolute mare first 5-6 minutes into this. 6-0 to the Ev. Tom, I don't know if you're out at the pub or in Greece Lab, but you're welcome. Oh, the Everton here. Oh, Richarlison's just smacked it out of Selhurst Park. I'll drop you the link, Tom, if you want. I don't know if you're out, mate, but appreciate you. But yeah, bigs up to Everton here. The pressure has been really on here. Vieira's fuming on the touchline, rightly so. We have a Charleston start this game very lively anyway. Right, first time Palace have actually been in Everton's half this now. Elise, a really good player, Elise. I haven't seen him a lot, but obviously I watched him against the City as well. Great to see Eze back from that long-term injury as well this season. Very talented youngster. But yeah, I'll be back on to join you for the other games. Oh, nice one there, Tom. Well, hopefully you don't bloody miss the game, la. The Ev. It's been a great start by the Ev there, Tom, anyway. The intensity of this game in the bloody quarters. Hopefully our games like this for the sheer intensity. Pickford's got first touch of the game now. Ooh. Tom's the only bit I can bother with. That's because he lives a couple of hours away on a plane. Bloody hell, Mitchell. Yeah, it's quite a lot of sound Everton fans, like with Liverpool as well. I get every club, mate. Obviously, there's a lot of great fans. Hang on, how's that a foul? It's a foul to the Ev, but I'm pretty sure Richarlison fouled Townsend. Yeah, let's have a little look at this replay. Hang on, Richarlison's just tackled Townsend. Oh, actually, no, saying that, yeah, Mitchell did get the touch on there. It was a cynical foul there. But a great opportunity for the Ev to whip this ball in from Townsend. It's quite deep in terms of very close to the corner flag, but Townsend playing against his former club. It's only going to get watched the first half. Bloody yeah. Richarlison with great opportunity there from post, but good 5-10 yards over the crossbar. Got a great opportunity there to, especially got space on the front post. But very good start from Diev. Oh, well done, Townsend. Won that back. Zaha, very sloppy. But Everton have got to be switched on here. Their attacking players have started the game very well. Just don't want any mistakes there. But yeah, Nathaniel Klein done well there. With Charles on the press. You can see that results give Everton a lot of confidence against the Toon Army. Yeah, mate. And that is a Gearheath. That is a foul on Gearheath there by Richarlison. He's had a mare, really, Gearheath. The way he started this game, nearly give away a penalty before, but it was an offside goal anyway. So, but obviously, yeah, Andrew, the semis are at Wembley, so obviously we did have that semi-final against the Ev a couple of years ago now, obviously, very long time ago. The Corday. Opportunity there for Townsend on the right side of the box. Palace, Coleman. Needs a bit of support here in the corner. Mitchell's done very well to recover, and then Townsend's come back. And then looks like Townsend potentially has picked up an injury, but Mateta very sloppy in terms of possession, but the sheer intensity from the Everton players. But yeah, Townsend doesn't look like a good. Doesn't look good there. Townsend, you can see very disappointed. Oh yeah, that's his ankle gone. Townsend, I felt that. Bloody hell! Oh, do you know when as a kid or like as an adult when like you drop off a curb and like your ankle buckles under you? That's what more or less what's happened to Townsend. Oh, that's a bad one. That could potentially be ankle ligament or potential break here. Yeah, it's bad. It's not good. Yeah, semis are at Wembley, Tom. Yeah, Tom. What was that year? I can't remember. Obviously, when we played you in the semis. Obviously, Andy Carroll. Obviously, we got beat by Chelsea in the final, didn't we? When was that? Was that 2012, 13? Was that? But yeah, Townsend receiving treatment here. He started the game very well, Townsend. But yeah, I tell you what, be disappointing this. Looks like they'll need to stretch it as well. Bloody hell. Yeah, looks like ankle ligament damage for Townsend, sadly. Oh, I was about to say ask Tom there, or if anyone knew Gray was back, but Damari Gray, he's going to be key for keeping Everton in this competition and potentially in the Premier League as well. Really talented player, Gray. Got him for like 1.5 million, didn't he? One of the bargains of the season. 2012, it was Jelic scored, then Suarez and Carroll. Yeah, it was a great game, that mate, wasn't it? Yeah, no, Tom doesn't look good, that does he, lad? He's out for a couple of weeks, well, a couple of months, I'd say, really. He's got an ice pack on his knee, but it didn't look. That's even worse if it's his knee, because he went over on his ankle. But yeah, it's a stretcher. Bloody hell. Looking like he's got an ice pack on his knee. If it's his knee, then it's even worse. Yeah, more injuries. At least Gray can come on and create something. Yeah, but I'd say, Tom, or let us know, everyone in the chat. Obviously, Townsend, he's such a good player in terms of free transfer this summer. Probably does provide Everton with a lot of creativity, Townsend, especially from that right-hand side. He's got that ability to score from long range, and he's disappointed, Townsend. And rightly so. He's 2 games? If the Ev can get through today, obviously 2 games away in the FA Cup from winning it, potentially. Looks like Anthony Gordon will be playing down the right-hand side there. Unlucky Townsend, lads. Obviously playing at his former stadium anyway, Selhurst Park. Never good to see a player go off injured. See, Townsend. How long was he at Everton? At Palace chat? It was a very long time. When it was about 5, 6, 7 years. Always remember that goal at City a couple of years ago, away when Palace, I think, won. Gray's come on. Gray's come on for Townsend. Probably will change in game. Probably switch Gray over to the left and then switch Gordon to the right-hand side. Hope our man in the match comes in, ties himself to the post again. I seen the video, obviously, of him, Joe, getting abused as soon as he run on the pitch. But if you think about it, he was, mate, wasn't he? It wasn't for him attaching himself to the post. Obviously, it's funny how football works, isn't it? Stuart Atwell. Right, we're back underway now. It's a good 3-4 minutes taken out of that game. Interesting to see if that's taken any of the sting out of any potential Everton press. 17 minutes in here. Make sure you smash that like button as well, everyone, if you haven't done so. Get those likes up, people. Absolute legends. Score predictions, Tom. Everyone in chat, what are you saying? You're going to go for a Palace win or an Everton win? I'm going to go... Oh, yeah, Richardson's done well there. I'm going to go an Everton win 2-1 to the Ev. Oh, Holgate, great shot there. Still in. Corner to the Ev. I'm going to go 2-1 Everton. Corner for the Ev. Godfrey had a great opportunity there. Tell you what, if he scored from there, he's a centre half, and he but went over a corner. Palace, we dealt well with City in the Premier League. Intriguing to see if they do the same. Cleared by Kouyaté. Palace looking for that spring, that counter-attack here. And that is a foul by Decore on one of the Palace players. Tom's gone 2-0. Mitchell here. In a bit of bother here, really. Good press from Niev. Gallagher now. First real opportunity for Palace to go forwards. Elise, very talented youngster. Tessa's done well to hold that ball up. Zaha going down the left-hand flank now. It's picked out Eze. Oh, good little swivel in the box there by Eze. So good at that, really. Such a technical, gifted player. For someone quite tall as well, he manoeuvres the space there so well in terms of moving, angling his body away from Keane. Afternoon, Aaron. Hope you have a good afternoon, mate. Semi-final draws today at 5:30. Be intriguing, that, mate. Obviously, we'll be reacting to that as well. Gary's won 5-0, Palace. Bloody hell, Gary. Mateta really needs to do a lot better today. For me, really disappointed against City in the league. Didn't really hold up the ball. Held it up quite well, but in terms of could have done better. But Anthony Gordon's got such great pace, and he's a really fast player. But yeah, cheers to Aaron. Thank you very much to everyone for tuning in. Thank you to everyone that has dropped a like on the video as well. Really do appreciate it. Absolute legends. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, they just help the content anyway. Appreciate it, everyone. But yeah, we're 20 minutes in here. 20 minutes 47 on the clock. And it's been a really great start for both teams. But Everton have been in the ascendancy, really, in terms of from the get-go. I think from an Everton point of view, you'd be really disappointed that they haven't quite stamped their authority in terms of the goal and the scoreline. But if they keep on playing like they do, there'll be a great opportunity to progress through today. Yeah, and that's it's the Palace players surrounding the referee, but yeah, it was a foul. It's here. It's nothing more, really. Gallagher puts his head down there. Yeah, it's a high foot, but I think Gomez is entitled to really go for that ball, really, for me personally. I'd be very surprised if it's anything more than a yellow. How you doing, Niall? Absolute legend video. Appreciate you tuning in last night, mate, and today. Hope you're having a good afternoon, fella. Obviously, we'll be live streaming all the games tonight, mate, but appreciate you tuning in, lad. What we saying, chat? Red card? Nah, never a red card. Well, yeah, he's escaped it with no card, which is good from the referee because the ball was there to be won by Gomez. Mitchell's put a ball into the box. Hope you're having a good day, everyone, as well. Absolute legends. It's interesting the way Everton have set up in recent weeks. Obviously, Richarlison through the middle. Towns, SA's done very well there. Elise trying to look for that foul by Kenny, but couldn't quite get that. But yeah, such a great intensity to this game, everyone. Back to the Palace goalkeeper there now. And Tessa couldn't quite get that flick on. Gallagher's won possession on the halfway line now. Can Palace spring through an attack here? Gallagher found Elise. Has Elise kept that in? He's done very well there. Done very well. Such a difficult ball really to keep in, but got eyes in the back of his head. Afternoon, Hannah. Thank you very much for tuning in. RDF getting any better? Well, I'll tell you what, from the first 22 minutes, Hannah, I think the Everton fans can be really impressed with how their teams executed their start of the game. Ball in. Oh, tell you what, Pickford just punched it from the front post. Elise went for goal on that corner. I tell you what, nearly got the angle on that corner. Oof, that was going in, that. Very cheeky by Elise, but Pickford was very much alert to get that away. Yeah, cheers, Hannah, for everyone for tuning in. And it's a clearance, and it's a goal to Crystal Palace. Gahi. Elise with the ball in. Gahi on the front post, and that's shocking defending by Everton. And it's very much against the run of play that. Gahi, Everton, Crystal Palace, probably one of their first or second shots on target in the game. Ball's whipped in. Who's marking him? Left alone on the front post. I think Keane, sloppy defending there, not really picking up anyone. And Keane there on the front post. He's ball watching. And that is Palace 1-0 up. Very much against the run of play there as well. Absolutely madness. But Palace, their first real opportunity of any potential shot on goal, and that is Palace 1, Everton 0 against a run of play. But great header. Yeah, it was a great header there, Tom. And Palace, obviously, on the back foot now. Everton, Gahi has had a very lively, most touches, blocks, and clearances in this season for Palace. Gahi, number 6, playing the left of the centre back pair of him and Anderson, but Elise done very well prior to that goal to get a corner. Good job, Palace. AFD, thank you very much for tuning in. Great goal by the Palace. Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you tuning in. We have 26 minutes on the clock now. And Crystal Palace winning 1-0 in the first quarter-final game of today. Gahi played very well against City as well, he did. Mitchell trying to go down the left-hand flank there now. Eze done very well to stay on his feet. Skipped up from Decore. Intriguing to see if Palace can keep hold of Eze and Elise. If they do, such talented footballers. Still very young in terms of their development. That button, lovely ball switch. Trying to get Mitchell in there. Coleman's done quite well there. Gahi with his 4th senior goal for the Palace. It's still a great header though, as Tom was saying. Oh, Gordon. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous tackle by Mitchell there. Gomez, he's going to have a shot. Just wide, 5 yards wide to the left-hand post. But what a game, what a start to this game from both teams. Pickford's arm for the Cams by the looks of it, but not Pickford. Butland anyway. Yeah, just approaching the half-an-hour mark now as well. Gallagher's won possessions very well. Well done, Gallagher. Eze now. Is that a foul? Referee's played on and Crystal Palace has sprung the counter-attack now. Gallagher, can he get away? Elise with the ball in. Cleared by Godfrey. First real opportunity of Palace now really putting the pressure on Everton now. As we said, Everton did start the game very well. But Palace, the last couple of minutes now, really turned the tide. That goal's given them a lot of confidence. You never know, Andrew. Oh, is he injured? No, he just fell over. Sounds. Decore getting swarmed by Palace players now in the middle. That goal seems to have knocked the stuffing out of Everton, but Gehi, what a player. How old's Gehi, chat? I was going to say the Palace centre-half that scored before. I was going to say, if he's quite young, then you've got a bloody baller on there, and seems very composed on the ball. Oh, Mitchell's lost the ball here, and that's got to be a card. Potentially it was a foul on Gordon, but he had to make it. Mitchell just lost possession, really, in not the best position. But a very intelligent foul by Mitchell there. He had to make that. Come on, Gordon, lads. Yeah, it was a foul. I say, tell you what, if Gordon's injured even more, then it's not good for the Ev. So it's only a matter of time. Mitchell does get called up for England if he does continue the last couple of weeks and last couple of months in terms of development. For me, he should have really been called up to the England national side, especially with Shaw and a couple of left backs for England out injured. Everton got a free kick here, 25 yards from goal. Gray with the ball in. Looks like it was offside. Yep, offside. That was really poor by Holgate there. About 5 yards offside there. Oh, Aaron, is he 21? Nice one for that lad. Bloody hell, he's still a guy. He's a lot of development there on his hands then as well. Tremendous. The area's got such a good crop of youngsters, Annie, Aaron, and everyone. So they can keep hold of the side for a couple of seasons, then I think they really move up the table. £32, 15 seconds on the clock here. Crystal Palace 1-0. Lovely ball over the top, and Teta. And oh, that looked like it was in there. Zaha whipped across the front of Holgate. Camera angle looked like that was 2-0 to Palace. Godfrey's got to cover the space there better. Mateta's done very well, really. Whipped the ball in from the byline. Oh, he's inches away from making that 2-0 to Everton. But I think Pickford would have been very disappointed to be beaten on his front post if that went in. Lovely angled run by Zaha. And Everton are up the other end now. For Decore. Gomez. Zaha's done very well to track back there. He'll be looking to try his best to run at Coleman, but good tackle. Hi, Liz. Hope you're having a good afternoon or morning. Obviously, thank you for tuning in. People in the chat as well. Shout out to Liz. Shout out to Aaron. Andrew as well. AFD. Hannah. Tom. Gary. Andrew as well. Munsey as well. Harry. Yusuf, the 1892 Reds podcast. Sebastian. And Dave as well. Every single one of these absolute legends. And, oh, it's a foul. Palace did score as well, but it was a foul. Gordon was fouled again. He's been fouled quite a couple of times. Gordon's getting a good bloody kick in here today. Was a foul on Gordon by Gallagher. 9 a.m. there, Liz. Oh, well, morning. Thank you for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. There you go. Absolute legends. Make sure you smash that like button as well, everyone. Really does help the channel. Absolute legends. Really do appreciate it. But the Ev have got a corner now. Can Everton respond with their own corner? Great to whip this ball in now. Ball whipped in by Gray. Back post. Oh. Holgate. Godfrey, sorry. Climbed at the back post. Elevated himself. Got in a great position, but lacked the direction and real power to it. Go on, Palace. Gallagher's a good player. Tell you what, Gary. It'd be intriguing to see how if Chelsea, I think surely Chelsea have to keep hold of him, but I think it could be just a typical Chelsea young player that is wasted at the football club. You can see today, and obviously since he's been in Palace this season, he will just continue his upward trajectory in terms of his development as a footballer. He's very much a player to watch, really, because he's really stood out this year for Palace. But I hope he does get that seal his move to the Palace, or potentially gets another move, or if he stays at Chelsea this season. Back in 1 second, I won't. But yeah, Gary, do you reckon he'll stay at Palace, or do you reckon Chelsea or chat as well? Do you reckon he'll stay at Palace or go back to Chelsea after this season? I do hope if he is to go back to Chelsea, he needs to be getting first team football anyway. No, Liz. Sadly, me cat passed away, didn't she, Tilly? I was switching on the light because I didn't notice when I started the stream, the clouds were out. Well, the clouds was getting good lighting from my window, but I didn't notice it was that dark in my room. That's on there. But yeah, it's approaching nearly half time now. 37 minutes, 20 seconds. Liz has talked about Gallagher there. I think he leaves Chelsea, but gets picked up by another club. Spot on there, Liz. Will be intriguing where he does go. It's a foul on Everton. Kenny's tried to play that ball over the top. Throw into the Ev, deep into Crystal Palace's half down the right-hand side now. I think that Everton can be really disappointed in terms of when they were on top in terms of the press first 5 minutes. They could have done with that goal. So, yeah, it's a goal kick to Palace. Yeah, sorry, Jack. Yeah. Don't know if you'd be sorry, Liz. Yeah, it was 20 odd years, Liz. She was a good cat. But yeah, she had a good life anyway. Really blessed to spend 20 years with cats and dogs, or obviously all animals are amazing, aren't they? Part of everyone's family, really. Yeah. Got any plans, Liz, or everyone? What's your plans for today? Is everyone going to be watching the footy, or he's going out, or getting some food and that? And Mateta's done very well there. Zaha skipped away from Decorday. Can he switch that ball onto the left? Oh, Mitchell's lost possession here for Coleman. Coleman looking for that ball over the top. Richarlison, great opportunity. Good save by I keep on saying Pickford. Butland. Straight at him, really, but it was a lovely ball over the top by Coleman. Richarlison got in that little bit of space there. Inside left channel. But Zaha up the other end. Then that's a throw into the Ev. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Obviously, yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago anyway, but last 5 minutes of this half as well, everyone. Can Everton respond in the right way? Watching football, cooking and laundry. Oh, what are you cooking, Liz? I say, can I have some? Yeah, Zaha, he's found Eze quite well there. Eze going down the left-hand side now. Coleman's out of position here. Lovely ball in behind to find Zaha. Cut it back. Teta 2-0. That shocking set. I'm sorry, it was a good goal by Crystal Palace, but Everton are all over the back there. I don't know if it's Keane or Godfrey, whoever the centre half there is. But Mateta 2-0 to Crystal Palace. It was far too easy there. Zaha broke down the left. Eze, lovely through ball there. But what we say in chat, poor Everton defending. Zaha's on. Eze, lovely ball to Zaha. Zaha cut it back on the byline. And that is a whole game. Great finish by Mateta, but shocking defending. But Palace fans aren't too fussed, really. 2-0 to the Palace. Perfect time to score as well. just before half time. 2-0. Perfect time to score. Everton are a hot mess. Tell you what, the defending's all over the place there. The weather is amazing here, but I want to watch Liverpool Forest match. Steak and risotto. Oh, lovely, Liz. I say, pop it in a taxi. I say, it'll be an expensive taxi anyway, and I'll have some, or we'll all come round. But enjoy that, Liz. Sounds bloody lovely. Evan, so same here, Hannah. Oh, yeah, the weather's amazing here, but I want to watch. Yeah, oh yeah. Everton Football Club. But yeah, can Palace trying? Will Everton react? Here goes my score prediction. I said 2-1 to the Ev. But it's been a very good game, this, from both teams. Is that a foul on Gallagher? It was refs don't have to stop it here, but it didn't look like a foul. But a shocking defender, and I think Everton could be really disappointed in terms of the second goal. I don't know if it was Godfrey or Holgate or Keane, one of the centre halves. You're being really critical. He allowed Mateta far too much space in the box to really turn in and side foot it to the middle of the goal and Pickford. But Palace fans can be really pleased. They're leading 2-0. And as it stands, Palace are on their way to Wembley. Oh, I've just seen another replay there. Pickford, man. And bloody hell, Pickford. There isn't a single Everton player that I'd take. Palace, on your hands, I'd take a few of them. Is that a foul? Gordon's got to keep his head here, really. Gahi's having a word with the ref. Yeah, Everton really shocking right now. Actually thought Everton would be up for this match. What was I thinking? Well, they were. They started so well, and Everton were absolutely phenomenal, really. There's 5-10 minutes of the game. Really come out strong, but they were just lacking that goal, really. Bloody hell, that's naive. That's naive, Liz. Take it. We can't get Everton next then. Well, still quite a long time there, John. I think, for me, I think they need to throw on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Because as much as Richarlison does really offer you that off-the-ball movement, it's a ball kept in by Gordon. No, it's a goal kick for Crystal Palace here. Goal scorers, Gahi scoring. I think he looks like he's captaining Palace today. A Gahi header on the front post early on in the game, and a goal from Mateta. Well, yeah, surely Everton have to throw on a second striker, because they've lacked real quality up front. It's for me, Liz, he's not the right manager for Everton, really. I don't even know how he got the job. Eze! Mateta to make it 3-0. Oh, what a tackle by Coleman. Why is he not hit that, Mateta? Great recovery there. Eze with a great recovery by Coleman, but far too easy for Palace there to break through the line of the Everton back line. But yeah, Liz, I think Everton could have got better managers out there. For the stature of the football club, I know where they are in the league. I think we all do, but still a massive institute. Yeah, I got to be said Palace have really shocked me this season. 100% John. I was hoping for a Liverpool 11th final. Would have been great for the City, mate, but interesting. Hi, Jack. Everton channels ending their streams early. Not kidding. So I ended up here and subbed. Thank you very much for that, Rod. Yeah, good legend of the channel, mate. Yeah, but Frank yelled a clap once. Hi, folks. Obviously, shout out to everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already done so, I know a lot of you already have dropped a like on the stream, but we would help. We really would appreciate if you could drop a like on the stream. Absolute legends. But we've got 4 minutes added on here. We're in the 47th minute here of ad. Well, I was going to say at a time. That would have been a lot of at a time. But we've still got a minute left of this half. Mitchell's done well there. Mateta's done very well to recover that ball there. Zaha on the byline. Can he do something similar? Oh. It was a cross-come shot. But Mateta's really impressed me the last 20 minutes of the game. I know I really wasn't impressed with him against City, but he's really stood out the last 20, 25, 30 minutes of this game. But yeah, cheers that, Rod. Shout out to Rod as well. What time is it by you? It would have been a headache for the City. Don't know about Gus. Hi, Liz. It's only 9:17. Liverpool on at 2 a.m. Come on, you Reds. Hope you well, Liz. Absolute legends, every single one of you. But yeah, Mitchell would have been a bit mad, wouldn't he? Yeah, that's rough. Hope you can get a nap in. Yeah. I think that should be half time. Oh, one last potential attack. Gallagher's done so well there. He's kept it in. Last attack for Palace. That's got to be the refs allowing it to play on. Thought it was going to blow up there, but Palace really need to get this ball into the box if they wanted a last minute of the half. Anderson playing it back to Butland. Butland's done quite well there. Yeah, of course. Of course, John. In the way to Stevie. Yeah, of course. We have ball over the top by Decore. Found Kenny. Or Coleman, sorry. Looking for that support there. Gray inside the box. Shot. Gerhi. Oh, I tell you what a bloody half he's had. Great half of football, that. Great half. From both teams, really. Everton just lacking in, really, in terms of the final phase of the pitch, but great spectacle today. Tell you what, Lizzie is a phenomenal talent, and you never know in the future, but he needs to, if he's not going to get game time next season at Chelsea, I think he very much does need to get that full move to Palace or another club within the Premier League. But Patrick Vieira can be very impressed. Massive performance there. What's everyone's thoughts on that half, everyone? Get your comments in. But yeah, they will be doing a live stream. Obviously, the Southampton City game as well, mate. And obviously, we will be doing a watch along of the Liverpool Forest game as well. But yeah, Gallagher's some talents. Beer helps me to stay awake. It's popular belief. Spot on there, Dodds. How come you've been a lot regular with the streams and stuff, Jack? All type of new content also. It's appreciated. Well, I've just had a big, massive kick in the backside from myself, mate. Mitchell. Really need to be doing a lot more content, as I said, mate. But most importantly, really do appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Just getting into really getting myself into gear, Mitchell, really, to say that the least anyway. Not bottling here, rather unbottling. Rod, what are you drinking? Obviously, the drinks are very different in America, aren't they? Obviously, you've got the English beers and all that. But Rod, what's everyone's beverage? If you're treating yourself, everyone. In the UK, I like cider. No, I don't. I'm not a fan of Carling. Is horrible in the UK. Everyone in it, it's just not nice. Carling for me, I don't really like it. Probably the worst beer you can have. But I do like Stella Artois for s'il vous plaît. Stella Artois. And then Thatcher's. Do Thatcher's cider. Really like Thatcher's as well. But yeah, 2-0 to the Palace, everyone. I'll be back in a real second. Everyone's gonna quickly get another cup of tea. And then I'll be back in a little second, everyone. But really do appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure you do get your man of the matches for that half anyway, as well. It really stood out for you. But if the second half is anything to go by on what we've had, we're winning for another great second half anyway. But yeah, appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button as well. And if you are new around here, everyone, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. A lot more live streams. We've got 2 more live streams on the channel today as well coming up. Obviously, Southampton versus City going away to the Saints. So we never know. Could be a big performance from them. But yeah. But yeah, agreed about Gallagher. Actually, I don't really rate any other Palace players, though. You not rate Eze or Elise. Hannah, I really do think they're 2 very talented players as well. Yeah, Eze, Elise, Gallagher. I'd take all 3 of them. Mitchell, so yeah. I think it was Klopp after the year. Was it when he was quoted like last week or the week before when he said he was watching the Crystal Palace game. I think it was his post match after we won against Brighton or something. And he said he switched off the City game after like the 70th minute because obviously he said he classed it as his scouting was done. So, and I think everyone was like, oh, putting 2 and 2 together and getting 4 and saying, oh, I think it was Eze it was Elise come off in like the 70th minute. And I think Jurgen Klopp's a massive fan of Elise. Might be so. Vieira's been primed for that City job, isn't he? That's why he's always doing absolutely bloody phenomenal stuff. Mitchell, yeah, chat, has he surprised you? He surprised me, everyone. I think I had Palace down there in the bottom of the Premier League, but how wrong I was. And I'm pretty sure he's done better than I think a lot of the Palace fans. So any Palace fans, let me know. Is he, especially coming off the back of obviously Roy Hodgson, it's a lot better football to watch if you're a Palace fan. The dross under, I know it got your results and it kept you in the Premier League, but in terms of Vieira and how he's approached the Palace this season, obviously quite defensively resolute, and obviously going forward, you've got such, as everyone's already said, got a lot of great talented players going forward. He's really got the combination play really well. Hannah, I'm only watching this stream and not the match, but the first half is what I expected it to be, and Everton lost. Cheers for that, Hannah. Really do appreciate you tuning in. Lime soda. Not on there, Mitchell. Australia, actually, but like, I think that's Scott Stout. Drinking Albi from Tell. Interesting there, mate. I love white ice straight out of the bottle. Mitchell, bloody hell, lad. It's lethal, that, lad. Still on coffee. I'm going to say, yeah. Come on, Saints. That's Rod to Mitchell. That's commitment. If I drink booze in the afternoon, I fall asleep. So still on the tea hardcore. Tell you what, Hannah, I go for me cups of tea. Probably a bit too much me cups of tea, but yeah, drink far too much tea, me. I need to put a kettle in my room. That'd be ideal, but it's not best practice anyway. Jose, absolute legend, mate. Thank you for tuning in, lad. Jose, thoughts on the game, Jose? Those pork pies. Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll have them.
Some Branston.
Nah, sounds. Thank you.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
We really need to be getting sponsored, don't we? We should really be getting a Pork Pie Farms. If you want to sponsor us, there you go. Product placement right there. Let me scoffing on them anyway. But cheers for that, Jose. Just a joke, guys. Teetotal now. What do we think will happen in the Leicester versus Brentford match? I tell you what, ladies and everyone, let us know. Score predictions for that game. Is that kick off at 2? Hang on, what time is it now? That's kicking off in half an hour. It's 2 o'clock GMT. But I think if Brentford, wouldn't surprise me if Brentford get a result. I know Leicester, obviously getting that result in Europe. I know they get beat 2-1 by Rennes, but they progressed. But for me, I can see Brentford doing a little surprise. If Brentford were to win that game, I think that more or less solidifies their position in the Premier League. Would you say, chat? Let me know. I can't believe the Ev haven't won a trophy. Me too, mate. And a problem down under is what the games finish at around 5 a.m. Commitment there, Reds, and everyone. Bloody commitment by every single one of you. Absolute legends as well. So to say, the times, especially in different time zones, are really tricky, aren't they? I have to make sure I don't get too tipsy. Yeah, it's commitment by there, Rods. Hello, Mum. Yeah, well, Mum, Mitchell said hello. She's gone now. Obviously, giving me the scran. Jack's mum, Jack getting room service. Yeah, I want some crisps now. Rod, go and get some crisps, lad. It's already years and counting, bloody hell, Adam. But yeah, does anyone like pork pies? Bit of a mad one, like, but it's gonna speak about something at half time. But yeah, pork pies. You never know. One day we might be getting sponsored by Pork Farm. Shout out to Pork Farm. Some cracking pork pies. Yeah, 27 years and something. This is fun. Oh, it will be, mate. At least it's better than listening to Joe Cole on commentary. Bloody hell. Have you seen those like YouTube and TikTok accounts that literally people subscribe to sit and watch people scran on food, like full on, like I think it's like it's called a certain thing, like I think it's like a Korean like tradition. I like a pork pie, end up eating the whole Jado. That's it, literally. If the scran's in front of you, you've just got to eat it all. And then probably a massive war kicks off in everyone's house if you, especially if you eat chocolate in your house and it was meant for the whole family. And then you eat the whole bar and you're like, shit. And then you have to replace it the following day. But the missus gets them and you're eating very nice. They are, Mitchell, very lovely. You can get those. I don't know what. Obviously, the pork pies with the Branston on, but I don't know why anyone would get them because you'd probably just cheaper to buy Branston separate and then put them on your pork pies. But bloody lovely they are. I have to special order to get pork pies here. Did you not do them, Liz, in the States? Obviously, it's quite. I don't know if is it very British? Would you say pork pies are very much British? A British cuisine. Yeah, mukbang, Nicole, I tell you. Search mukbang, everyone, in your Google search right now before the second half. People make thousands of pounds on Twitch by just watching people scran on food. For me, I just don't know why you'd watch that. But it just makes me hungry. It made me literally going after order the KF or something, mate. This game's still going. Yeah, Rods, unless the Everton players don't. Obviously, we got the adverts at the minute. You know what ITV are like. I'd say so, yeah, British thing. I think it was when Americans come over to England and they don't know what a Greggs is and they're taken aback. And they're like, yeah, we have a Greggs and like a Pound Bakery and all that. Shout out to Pound Bakery. We'd get past this for a pound. Can't get any better. I'd say But yeah, Jack, get the stream sponsored by you never know, Gary. You never know who's watching, mate. You never know. Potentially, could be some potential fans out there. Hopefully, pork farms are watching because I'd look like I would even more after lockdown. Looked like that fella that was trying to put the players at the Goodison Park game. But yeah, we're very close to the second half starting, everyone. But yeah, that's interesting, that Lynch. So I'm guessing you don't get pork pies in the US. But yeah, you never know. How do you... Yeah, Mitchell, I think this quote absolutely amazing, mate. A cheaper option today is not Sayers is very much it's a scout shop, innit? Not say Sayers. You don't see that many Sayers. Do you have Sayers round in your communities and that? Obviously, Greg's is well, Sayers is such a Tory shop, innit? Very expensive. But yeah, nah, it's absolutely banging shop, that, Mitchell. I have to ban myself from getting more than 2 pasties, lad. But yeah, absolute legends. Yeah. If you're new around here as well and you like talking about pasties and like pork pies, hit that subscribe button down below as well. And obviously going into the second half now. Obviously the draw for the semis will be getting done before the Liverpool games kicks off. And yeah, as I called it, just before the second half, Calvert-Lewin coming on. Surely they have to put 2 strikers up front. Yeah, my dad's family was all English, so I grew up with the food, but it's hard to find. Yeah, I ordered most of it online. Yeah, Liz. Is there not because there's quite a lot of I know a lot of the American stuff. There's a shop in Liverpool, like City Centre, that does all the American style sweets, and it's very expensive. Obviously, it's all imported. Like any foods or like stuff like that's very soon. Rod's gone. Soon pork pies will contain Evertonians. Yeah. I used to say is in the Strand. That was my dinner in college. Your neck of the woods, Jack. Oh, did you go to Hugh Baird, Mitchell? That's the same college I went to, lad. Okay. Mitchell, I don't know if you know, but there's a place in there. The chicken gaff in the Strand, Mitchell. I don't know if it was open when you went, but if anyone lives in the Liverpool area or Bootle, go and check out. You know the Strand chicken gaff. It is legendary. But yeah, right, we're underway. Second half here now. Everton have brought on second half. Here we go. Here we go. How you doing, Tom? Tommy La. Tommy Jones from Speaking Now, Vancouver. Bloody amazing, that La. I'd love to visit Vancouver one day. Anyway, in Canada, really. It's been a bit of a mad 2 years, but cheers. Nice one, Tommy, for tuning in, mate. Appreciate it. as well, and welcome to all the new subscribers as well. Yeah, absolutely amazing there, Tommy. Monaco 2-0. That doesn't surprise me. Poch will be getting sacked after that. Do you like KF or Frank? Of course I like KF, Gary. You're not seeing the size of my belly. I love KFC, la. But yeah, I used to fix the tellies in Bootle. Oh, that's boss there, la. That's tremendous, mate. It's amazing how like people obviously travel. It's always when you go around on holiday or somewhere, you're always, if you can hear it, you can take the Scousers out of Liverpool, but you can never take the Scouse out of the Scouser. When it must be a thing. There's always a Scouser on holiday. Every time we've gone abroad or something, you just hear some Scouse voice in like the background. You're like, it's mad. Anyone actually watching the game thinking Everton might pull 2 back? Guys, yeah, we're just underway in the second half here, and obviously I think let's have a quick look who obviously Dominic Calvert-Lewin very much did come on for Everton. I think it was it for Townsend's come off, John Joe Kenny come off, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin has come on. So obviously I think they've gone to a 4-2-4, 4-4-2. Sorry, I'll say 4-2-4 is a bit attacking. But Rod, if he performed like he did in the first 5-10 minutes, Rod, I'd say yeah, but it's ask a lot, but you never know. But it would leave gaps in behind if you haven't backline money, especially if you went a bit too gun-ho as well. Yeah, 3 years experience of fitness, PT, MVQ 10 years ago. Time flies, don't miss Bootle though. I'll tell you that. I love Bootle Mitchell, not too bad. If you make a living out of YouTube in the future, Jack, you could live anywhere in the world and work along as you have internet. That's the dream. Yeah, one day, Mitchell. Never know. I'd love to move to the States, or like Canada or something. One day. At least he's got the space there. At least he got a corner. Done very well to get a corner out of that. But yeah, that's the dream. Damn right, Jack. I moved away from Liverpool ages ago and I refused to be anything other than unbearably Scouse. That's it, Hannah. 100% there. Never change who you are. All of us are proud Scousers, or if you've moved abroad and that. Ball whipped in. Pickford's done quite well to punch that away. Palace have started the first 5 minutes in the ascendancy yet again. Not good to see from an Everton point of view. I think Frank will be very happy. But it's been on the fourth. But we've all watched football for all of our lives to see goals do change games, really. Yeah, it was offside by Palace there. It was a free kick deep in Palace's half now for Butland. But yeah, absolute legends. Gahi there now. Foul on Eze there. Is it going to be a card? No, it was a good run foul there. I have the munchies now. Give me 5 and I'll get some mini dinosaur chicken nuggets in now. What the hell, Rod? My little niece loves the dinosaur ones. Yeah, that dinosaur chicken nuggets. She's obsessed far too much with chicken nuggets. Hi, Rory. Hi, mates. Hopefully, Frank will pull it back. This Palace side might get shaky. Yeah. Rory, I don't... If that's the real Rory Jenkins, I'm a massive fan, but I don't know if it is, then thank you very much for tuning in, mate. I do appreciate it. But yeah, 100%. If that's the Rory Jenkins, massive fan, mate, and thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. But yeah, hopefully Frank will pull it back, the Palace side. I tell you what, if he can get a quick goal, but Palace have been in the ascendancy as soon as the second half has started, mate. But Palace have got such ability in terms of the final third of the pitch. But Calvert-Lewin, he's come on really trying to provide that threat. But at the minute, it's been all Palace. Luke, Everton Football Club. Did you see PSG are 3-0 down as well? Yeah, no, it's Pochettino, would you say, Roddy? I think that's more or less final nail in the coffin for him. Very disappointing in Europe, and especially with the quality of players PSG have on offer. I think he'll be the next manager in League on out the door. Cheesy chicken nuggets are lush. Cheesy chicken nuggets. Do you mean like, oh, that's mad, that la. Go ahead, Gary. I knew Palace could win. It would win. Sorry there, Ravi. Coleman is taking some stick these days. I tell you what, he was one of the best right backs in the Premier League about 5-6 years ago. But in terms of when you do play fullback, it's very heavily reliant, especially how the game has developed in terms of your fullback areas. We've seen how good for Liverpool, Trent and Robinson have been, but Coleman, I think he's let down with the pace of the game now. It's developed so much, and what is asked upon about obviously your fullbacks as well. Jack Darren Farley is too funny. We love Darren, mate. Ravi, top fella. I'm surprised Poch hasn't been sacked already. 100%, Hannah. Obviously, with Mbappe leaving in the summer, not looking like he's getting that contract signed anyway. But when John gave it Luke, hopefully security don't allow Everton to have another 20-odd years extra time. Frank Lampard is a born winner. He will get something from out of this. This side is the second half. He's just unlucky with the plays he's dealing with. 100% there already, mate. Yeah. I mean, give him time. The young players in which he did have a Chelsea obviously set them up very well in terms of the success in which they're having under Tuchel now. You know yourselves already. Big up the Guinness gang. Love the pint. Oh, lovely. Good for your supply of iron. But yeah, John Lennon back. Oh, bloody hell, lot. Coleman should have hanged up his boots 3 years ago. Yeah, speaking to a lot of my Everton mates, Mitchell, I think 100% agree with you there, mate. There, but it's obviously what the situation which you do find themselves in. Lamptey, I was saying to all my Everton mates, Lamptey would be perfect for Everton because I'm surprised he's still at Brighton. No disrespect to Brighton, but he's one of the best young backs in England. Especially shout out Mitchell as well. But yeah, did Coleman drink too much? St. Patrick's Day. By the looks of it, mate. I don't know why my voice is going. It's going to be a long day. I can't be dealing with my voice going. So I have 2 live streams to go. Rory, really don't think he's right for Everton. It'll be intriguing. As I said, certain managers do start their careers off well, and different managers. You only have to look at it. Obviously, Steven Gerrard at Aston Villa, very disappointed in his post-match interview, frustrated and more or less out on quite a lot of the players in terms of their attitude and the way in which they went about the game. Oh, Coleman nearly lost the ball there. Sure, Lampard is a born winner, but Everton are not. But it's like Gerrard at Aston Villa, isn't it, everyone? And it's difficult with the quality of both clubs. Obviously, both Gerrard and Lampard obviously doing great now in terms of managerial hot seat for both clubs. Both of them were obviously Lampard was in that great Chelsea side that, especially in his time, obviously legendary Chelsea side anyway, over a 10-15 year period. Obviously, when he did start his career at West Ham, both players, obviously in terms of managerial hot seat now, similar to Vieira, all three of them were in such good teams, or like they demanded the expectations as a player. They were first in, last out in training for like a good 15, 20-year period. The expectations, especially when they are at clubs that have not got a lot of money in terms of a lot of quality players. But if you're a young player, like anyone, you're going to be absolutely made up to see Lampard or a Gerrard or a Vieira. You're getting teased by one of them. Obviously, they would have grew up watching all three of them, had amazing careers. Yeah, and Ravi, Tom as well. How we seeing this game going? Looks like is that Kiarte. Looks like he's picked up an injury there. Who's that down? So, yeah, Kiarte. It's good to see Kiarte back up on his feet now. Had a tremendous game against Manchester City in the Premier League, didn't he? I think Vieira is doing a solid job, 100% there, everyone. So we've got 33 minutes left to play in this game, everyone. Do we foresee Everton coming back from this game, or do we think it'll be too much? Yeah. Everton have been really disappointed second half, haven't they? For me, just too sloppy in the central areas. You got Gomez just now giving away the possession to Eze, and I know the Palace players got a lot of young talent. And Richarlison very frustrating with himself as well, and that's gone off for a goal kick. Don't know why Richarlison's having a go at the other Everton players. It was poor ball by the Brazilian. Tried to give that give and go, really. It's a good run. Gray's really not impacted the game, and think the way in which Lampard wanted. Mikalenko, shout out to all the Ukrainians as well. Obviously, it's very difficult for all of them what they're currently going through. Obviously, Yarmolenko scored for West Ham in the Europa League midweek. To see them beat Sevilla, massive result for West Ham. Yeah, Luke. Everton need to throw the cable cords at Palace now. Hawkins, bloody hell. Oh, to go on. But be intriguing to see how tactically Everton do approach the last half an hour now. As you said there, Luke, and everyone. They really need to go for it. And Everton goal would make this match interesting 100% there. Jack, would Taki be a good shout to play as an attacking midfielder with Salah, Jota and Mane up front? Interesting that Ravi, obviously, when he was at Salzburg, he did play central midfield or a deep line midfield role a couple of times. And obviously, when they did come to Anfield, and he played very well. He got a goal at Anfield, and that's one of the main reasons he come to Liverpool was the Liverpool players returned round said that Taki lad's not too bad. But I can fully see it, mate. He's got the ability to play in that role. Go on the Palace. So we've entered the last Everton in the summer. But yeah, Luke, be interesting. So all the best, Jack. Smash that like button, guys, and subscribe. Absolute legends. Luke, thank you very much for that, everyone. Shout out to everyone that has. Richarlison trying to get that ball down the right-hand side. Coleman cuts back. Don't know why he's not crossed that ball. The Everton fans frustrated. Nathaniel Klein done quite well to clear that ball. Yeah, you could hear from the fans. Don't know why Coleman's cut back on his left-hand side there. Just stems the attack and flow of any potential attack there. Anderson cleared it, intercepted by Holgate. Sloppy by Richarlison yet again, not keeping hold of possession. Everton have Ball whipped in back post. Very comfortable for Jack Butland there, the former Stoke goalkeeper. But as he said, everyone, they're going to be having to throw men forward, and that's very much what the Everton have been doing the last 5 minutes here. That will leave them massively exposed at the back, and obviously with the pace and the ability of Crystal Palace in terms of what they do off on any potential counter attack. The final, lovely flick by Gallagher there. That's going to be a card for Holgate. Eze brought down by Anthony Gordon there. Cynical foul, but it was needed because it was a great opportunity for Crystal Palace really to get into a good position, and I think it will be a suspension for Gordon. He's picked up if Everton were to get to the semis, would miss the semi-final. Great opportunity for Palace here to really whip that ball in. Man alive, just watching Everton from front to back, utter crap, Paul. It's been a disappointing performance by Everton here. Crystal Palace have very much dominated in every aspect of the game today, innit? Everton have not won big since '95. It was '95 the last time we won the FA Cup, Tom. Yeah. Agree, Everton don't need a proper coach, they need a proper guru. Like to see him. Absolutely shout out to Liz as well. They need a few sticks of dynamite. No Saints today. Richarlison is good at winning the refs and ankle kicking. He's one of the most frustrating players in the Premier League, Liz. Especially for a lot of Everton fans as well. Everton looking for that ball through there. Yeah, he's done quite well there. Ball whipped in by Coleman. Cleared at the back post by Klein. Good clearance. And that's a foul, surely, on Eze there by Gomez. That's picking up a yellow card. Rightly so. Another suspension for the Ev if they are to get into the final. The semi-final, sorry. So that'd be a massive miss for the Ev. Gomez and Anthony Gordon. He had to make that because Elise done so well there. Get away from the space. I watched that Newcastle match too, and Richarlison is a shocking diver. Doesn't help himself, does he? I don't know. I think if he did stay on his feet and a lot more opportunities, one of the biggest enigmas in football, really, in terms of Richarlison. I wouldn't even say he's got a lot of potential. He's just a frustrating player. When I spoke to me Everton mates, Calvert-Lewin's doing absolutely nothing since he's come on chat. It doesn't offer Everton. Like, I know if you get the ball in the box or in the 6-yard box, obviously Calvert-Lewin's got the quality to stick the ball in the back of the net. But in terms of off the ball movements, when for the likes of a Bobby Firmino or Kai Havertz within the Premier League, like obviously they're not an out-and-out player, but the modern day striker now in football has got to do not just get goals, but they've got to be a bit more about them in terms of off the ball movements, their overall game intelligence. Needs to be a lot better from Calvert-Lewin here. Because very sloppy from Everton in midfield as well. Got to be careful, Everton, that they don't get another red card. But yeah, we've got 65 minutes on the clock now. 25 minutes to save Everton's season, barely. Was a great opportunity for Everton to get to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Still quite a lot of time, but at the minute, dominating performance by Crystal Palace this second half. How you doing, Doug? Absolute legends. You're right about Richarlison. A frustrating player. Yeah, he is, Paul. It's been told me, mates. Oh! Speaking of... Oh, no, I was going to say speaking of devil, but Damari Gray done so well there to shimmy away. Good 25 yards from goal. It's a half chance, but a very powerful strike. Just gone 5 yards wide of the left post of Butland's left post. First real opportunity of Everton, especially in the second half. Obviously, as well, Doug. Shout out to Doug. Hopefully the missus is okay, Doug. Oh, good, man. Just missus has got it now. Yeah, look after yourself, mate. Need anything, give us a shout, la. Need anything sorted. Well, yeah, that is painful to watch. Gary's enjoying it. Who's coming on for Palace here? Making a change. Guessing it potentially could be another midfielder to try and like shore this game up now for Palace. Try and get a bit more control in the game. Because you're 2-0 up, you don't really want to be going a bit too mad going forward. You want to be plugging those gaps in the defence. Not that Palace have had it. Oh, very good from Richarlison there. Good block. Found Calvert-Lewin. What's Lewin doing here? Record Palace a bit. Get up, Richarlison. Well done, Elise. Klein. Well done by Palace there. It was a real opportunity for Everton. They got him behind the line there and absolute legends. Yeah, just to believe, but the prediction Palace to beat Everton. Richarlison's on the ball here inside the box. Yet again, man. Richarlison inside the box. Good opportunity to at least have a shot, but Elise's got a great opportunity now. Is that a foul by Godfrey? It is. Holgate, sorry. Takore's having a word, and Mateta's like, how can you be complaining about that? And he's right. It's a cynical foul, stopping any potential counter-attack by Elise there. What a bloody player this young lad is. Really good. Make sure I haven't missed anyone's comments. This match is a bit painful to watch. Rod Goods, yeah, spot on there. Fingers crossed. My father-in-law is a blue. I feel sorry for him every time he goes to pub after an Everton defeat. Us Liverpool fans really rip him. Shout out to your father-in-law, mate. Obviously, it's not been a good season for the blue half of Merseyside this year. Oh. Gallagher. Elise. Palace players are appealing for a penalty. Be interesting to see if that gets barred. Oh, they're checking it. Oh, hang on. No, they're resuming the game. It was a quick check. Hang on. Oh, hang on. They're checking it. I think the referee's having a little words with... Oh, no. They're making the sub. Milivojevic. Obviously, Crystal Palace's captain. Eze's coming off. Well played, Eze. Had a great game today. Tremendous player. Great to see him back in the Palace shirt. Obviously, with his bad injury, in which he did suffer a couple of months ago. As we said, bringing a midfielder on now. Milivojevic, a lot more defensively minded than Eze. It's quite clear what Vieira's trying to do here the last 20 minutes. Short up shop. And Mateta's coming off. Palace's goal scorer. With Edward. Not too bad a player to bring on. What a player to bring on. As I said, Palace got a bit more squad depth, which is great to see. Yeah, it can't be easy being an Everton fan. How are you feeling? Half my family are Everton fan, not going to lie. I do feel kind of bad for them now. Yeah. Ball whipped in by Coleman. He's caught in between two minds there. He got a great opportunity. He pulled off the back of the Palace player. And Richarlison's just... Yeah, he would have been offside anyway. The angle of his body there still wasn't the right execution. This is a nightmare spell for Luca M. Second name anyway. I think Lampard now talking to himself. Not a good sign for Ev. Oh yeah. Bloody hell, makes it loads of tea and yeah. Look after all, I know you will do. Keep us updated anyway. Palace are through here. Zaha. Edwards. Elise. Oh, he's leaned back too much there. Tried to get that angle on the right-hand side of the box. Trying to hook his left foot round it and curl it top ends, but lovely technique, but couldn't quite execute it. Poor finish by Elise there, really. I tell you, if that went in, would have been a lovely goal, but Iwobi, the Everton legends coming on now. Coleman off, so very much a right back off. And clear intent by Lampard there. He's been an absolute bloody shambles of a sign for Everton. Iwobi, 30-odd million for him. Go on, Palace in the FA Cup semi-final, hopefully since 2017. Patrick Silky, shout out there, Patrick. Obviously, I think you're a Palace fan, mate, but massive performance by your lads today. Tremendous. Absolute dominant display, Patrick. Right, Gary, chocolate hobnobs are on the bomb. Oh, the bomb. Oh, don't mention chocolate, Liz. So we've got 17 minutes still to play in this second half. Everton have got a great opportunity here. 20, 30 yards from goal, right-hand side of the pitch. Gordon to take it. This would be like, you class it as a typical Trent area to whip the ball in. Great opportunity for Everton if you can get this right. And that just sums up Everton's day. Gordon's just absolutely whacked it to the first player in the Palace. Such a poor delivery there. Sums up Everton's game there. Oh, yeah, Patrick. Nice one there, mate. Obviously, nice one, lad. But yeah, just happy for Palace. Yeah, very good, well-run side, aren't they, Patrick? Very well-run football club. Great to see them. Apologies, everyone. But yeah, what's everyone's thoughts? Who would everyone's man in the match today? Obviously, we'll be having the Southampton City game. We will be watching that one. And obviously, the big main event tonight, Forest versus Liverpool. Taking us back a couple of years, innit? Forest knocking Liverpool out of the European Cup all those years ago. And obviously winning the league. Zaha there. Good block by Holgate. Gray's played that in a dangerous position. What's he doing? He's cleared it well. Decore now. It's a 3-on-4 for Everton. Richarlison. Found Calvert-Lewin. Look for that space on the right. It won't be. Ball whipped in. Ah, Paul. Come on, man. It was a good ball by Iwobi. Ball whipped in, back post. Oh, that's a shocking ball. Shocking ball in there by Everton. Jack, do you think we're kind of buy the Liverpool hat? The one Klopp always wears. Cheers. Ravi, your best bet is the Liverpool website, mate. Obviously, probably, I'm guessing the hat that you're talking about is probably worth about 60 quid now on the Liverpool website. But yeah, Ravi, Everton that the players or the managers do represent, you can very much get it from the club shop, mate. So There's obviously LFC's club shop, mate. I'm pretty sure they'll have the hat on there. Might have to do a couple of digging, really. It's quite hard trying to find stuff, but it'll be on there, Avi. If you can't find it, drop us a message or something on one of the streams and I'll try and get it up for you, They're all available. Yeah, there you go, Han. Nice one. Do you still make peanut up-nubs? I used to get them in Western Australia, but not for a few years. Maybe they're built a new Everton Stadium on top of the old cookie factory. Not too sure. Let Rod know anyway, everyone. Great ball whipped in. Good save by Butland there. Very well. Done very well to not let that spill out of his hands, really. Way to the pass by Gordon. Very good. Great. Trying to whip that ball in there. Too close to Butland, but even still, he's still got to get down there low. Oh, is there a Sainsbury's on the site of the Palace? Oh, Edward, Zaha's through here. Zaha to make it 3-0. What's he doing? Zaha, too much time there. It was 1v1 versus Pickford in the 6-yard box. Just didn't shoot. Tell you what, will that be pivotal? Will that be the let-off for Everton? Oh, why is he shot there? Godfrey's done quite well there, but even still, Zaha should be pulling the trigger there in the box. Yeah, Forest were the first ever Champions League winners to be relegated to third division in history across all nations. It's a great stat, that, mate, isn't it? Obviously, Forest were the first ever Champions League winners to be relegated to the third division in history across all nations. Obviously, they've won more Champions Leagues than a certain club in Manchester, haven't they? Mitchell. Massive club, massive fan base as well. Hopefully one day we do see them back in the Premier League. Obviously, Brian Clough. Palace. Zaha in the box here. Found Eze. Oh. Yeah. Oh, he's at the post. Yeah, let's get out. Oh, hang on. My bloody dad distracted me, but it's 3-0 to the 3-0 to Palace. Hang on. Did it hit the post? Finally scored. But that is 3-0 to Palace. I need to watch the bloody replay. Got distracted. Crystal Palace on the way to Wembley. So let's have a quick look at this replay. Palace done well. Looked like Zaha overpassed the ball, but Eze hit the post. That's a weird goal. Eze tried to hook it round. It cannoned the post. And then it's just fell to Zaha. The easiest finish for Zaha all season, but I don't know how Elise got so much curve on the ball. I think it was a mishit shot and then just cannon the post, but that's 3-0 to Crystal Palace. Chat, that was a weird goal, wasn't it? Ta-da, then. Zaha couldn't miss. I tell you what, if he did miss there, bloody hell. Everton Football Club. Yeah, let's update that scoreboard. But Crystal Palace, very warranted in their scoreline. What a tremendous result for Crystal Palace. Could have really been 4 or 5 today for Crystal Palace if they had the shooting boots on. Say what, Gomez is on a yellow. He's got to be careful there. He's already on a yellow. Palace fans, whatever will be, will be. We're going to Wembley. Hopefully we're singing that tonight. What are your thoughts on that finish, everyone? Was it just me that thought that was a bloody weird goal to score? Because the ball seemed to hang in the air for ages when it cannoned off the post. Luke, where are the cable ties? Do we think Lampard breaks his other hand now? Bloody hell, love. Bloody hell, Liz. But question marks over Calvert-Lewin chat as well. From an Everton point of view, shocking really from him. I know, as well as Palace have already played, he played absolutely phenomenal today, but offered really the bare minimum, Calvert-Lewin, when he's come on. Lampard needs to mug that, so he's the average one. Nine minutes left still to go. If you done so, make sure you do drop a like on the video as well, everyone. Absolute legends. And subscribe if you're new. Great opportunity for Gray there. Good save by Jack Butland. Very, very comfortable from him. Lovely first bit of play that Calvert-Lewin. Lovely through ball to Gray, but Gray straight at Butland there. Still got 8 minutes, but it looks like 8 minutes still to go, and the players are through in the towel already. I'm not watching that game, not paying $9 for it. Is that what you have to pay for, Rod? I don't know, obviously, different terrestrial. I don't know, I'll get in past. Yeah. Plays like a pigeon awful, Luke. Luke, Clay or otherwise. I don't know. Yeah. Do get bloody hell. Obviously, in the UK, obviously, this is on ITV, you know what? Obviously, the English free television channels. I'm made up when the FA Cup and games are on. I just hope one day Sky and BT and don't take away the FA Cup games, because it just gives everyone the opportunity to watch the games, doesn't it? But Will Hughes has just come on there for Palace. And going down the right-hand side here. Where we try to get that space to really whip that ball in. I just got home from taking my daughter out, and Justine is going. Cheers for that, Jay. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Absolute legends. I'd pay £9 every to get. Yeah, Luke. They need another protest at the time. ITV has a terrible camera angle. Do you not like this? Not like this camera angle is Gordon trying to break through there. Yeah, they haven't. This is quite embarrassing, really, from Everton point of view. They're not even trying, really. Got 5 minutes still left to go, and I know, obviously, they're getting beat 3-0. It'd be difficult, but. And that is a foul by Gordon on Zaha. Palace have got a free kick, good 35 yards from goal. But Palace is trying to slow the game down now as much as they can. Hiya, Jamie. I've seen where nightmare. LSE game is available on KO Sports, though. Obviously, shout out there, Rob. Rod, sorry. Obviously, I think that's in Australia, mate, isn't it? But Liz, absolute legends. Good Jamie, there we go. Can Crystal Palace get a fourth goal? Gallagher with the ball in now. Whipped back post. Cleared. And that is a Crystal Palace corner now. Gallagher just about to take this corner now for Crystal Palace. Ball whipped in by Palace. Cleared by Godfrey. Nathaniel Klein. That'd top it off. That'd top the performance off from Palace. But yeah, Jamie, Liz, I'm good. Had a great day with my daughter. We do something just me and every Sunday. Oh, it's spot on that, Jay. Absolutely tremendous. It's what family's for, la. Enjoy every second, mate. Who's taking the line now? Edward, a bit of space outside the box. Gallagher's looked that well. Good save by Pickford. And that's 4-0. 4-0, Will Hughes. The ex-Derby man. I think he played for Derby or played for someone in the Championship, didn't he? Could this be a 4-0? Or will it be ruled out for the handball? Looks like a potential. But it was a lovely, lovely touch by Gallagher. Took it in a stride well. He's onside. Pickford. Yeah, that should be 4-0, that. Be intriguing to see. Obviously, the handball by Gallagher. Did he control it with his hand? We'll have to wait and see. Come on, ITV. Get a better angle here. Good save by Pickford. 4-0. Sounds about right. Yeah. Has it been ruled out? Come on. Still checking. Gary. For me, that's... It's 4-0. Good goal. Will Hughes literally has been on the pitch for about 2 seconds and scored. But a hugely dominant display at Selhurst Park by Crystal Palace. Phenomenal performance by Patrick Vieira's side. And they are on the way to Wembley. Huge credit, Palace. Played very well today. Dominant in every aspect of the game today. Defensively, obviously, Everton started the intensity in that first half. The better team, but in terms of taking their chances, Crystal Palace have very much done that today. Still not over yet. Could Palace get a fifth? Could it get more embarrassing for Everton? This is shocking, this by Everton. I know you're getting beat 4-0, but it's the closing stages of the match. At least put the bare minimum effort in. The Hatters. Alice had a good game plan. 100% there, Liz. Obviously, I know the T-Rex. Aim to be last 30 seconds of the game here as well, everyone. Player of the match. Everyone get your man in the match in. Interesting to see what Ali McCoist. Conor Gallagher. I'd give my man in the match to Gahi. Obviously, Crystal Palace's goal scorer. Chat. It would be your man in the match. 2 minutes added on here, but my man in the match for Palace today is going to be Gahi, the centre-back. Obviously, getting a goal and a clean sheet. He's been absolutely phenomenal for Crystal Palace at the back. Are you saying Palace are so good or Everton are so dismal? It's been a mixture, Rod. I think Everton have not really offered much in terms of an attacking presence. But Palace have obviously took the game to them anyway. Obviously, quality players in which they had. And obviously, we all seen them play against City last week, and they were absolutely phenomenal. But Palace, if we were to hopefully progress and get Palace in the semis or final, Liverpool, then it'd be a very difficult game. I tell you what now. Got a lot of very talented young players. as we all know. Palace don't suck, Everton does, Rod. I mean, both statements are true, Rod. Yeah, 100%. As much. Yeah. Last minute of the game. But Palace fans, some of the best fans in the Premier League, really. Also, the atmosphere at Selhurst Park is always great. And that is full time. Good game of football, that. Massively dominant display by Crystal Palace there. Full time. Absolutely phenomenal stuff by the Palace. Shout out to Palace and Patrick Vieira. They are in semi-finals along with Chelsea Football Club as well. Everton Football Club. Have a great day. Come on, you Reds. Cheers, Liz. Happy with the Pazzi win? Of course, Tony. Absolutely phenomenal win by the Scousers last night as well. Descended on London. Woohoo! But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Shout out to your man in the match here as well, everyone, for Palace. For me, I think Ali McCoy's give the man in the match to Gallagher, and rightly so. I think there was a lot of great performances here today. Eze, number 10 for Palace, of the Elise. More to watch of him. And obviously, Mateta getting his goal as well. But for me, I'll give it to Gahi at the back. Obviously, getting that goal on a clean sheet. For me, he was man in the match. But absolute legends. Yeah, in his first season for Patrick Vieira, he has got them to Wembley. Remarkable. Obviously, Everton started the game, the bright games of the game. But obviously, at the moment, being progressed throughout the game, the second half as well, in particular. Palace really showed their class in all areas in terms of going forward. But absolutely phenomenal performance. Luke's gone with man of the match, Everton Football Club. But obviously, we've got the Southampton game coming up. What time's that on? That's on a 3 o'clock. So, everyone, let's go for another couple of minutes here. Really, keep on getting your comments in. But we will be live streaming for the Man City versus Southampton game anyway. Saints get out. Obviously, they drew a couple of weeks back anyway against Manchester City in the Premier League. Frustrated them, obviously, but I think could an upset be on the cards? Get in Palace now. Southampton win would top it off 100% there. Lampard, man in the match. Did everyone everything right from my perspective? Right. Get in there. But thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Absolute legends. We'll be live very soon for the Southampton, obviously Manchester City game as well. But shout out to every single one of you that is tuned in, or if you're watching this on the repeat. Really appreciate all the support, as always, everyone. Absolute legends. And obviously, shout out Luke, shout out Rod, shout out Tony. Obviously, Roddy as well. Liz, Yusuf, Sebastian, Gary, Hannah as well. Rod, Jamie, Paul, Doug as well, Mitchell, every single one of you. And probably there's a lot more that I haven't read out, but apologies if I've missed your name. But everyone, I'll see you very soon. Just got to create the graphics and everything. But what a great game of football that was from a Crystal Palace point of view. But everyone, see you very soon. And we'll be watching, obviously, the Southampton Manchester City game very soon. But stay tuned on the channel if you get your notification. Hop on the channel for the game as well. But hopefully see you very soon. Anyway, make sure read out your last couple of comments. Thanks, Jack. That was fun. Cheers, Rod. Every single one is. It was a good result. Hopefully, Southampton do the business anyway. So obviously, we will be live streaming the Liverpool Forest game as well. Hopefully, get Luke and Ricky and a couple of other lads or ladies on. If you want to get on, jump on the post match show after the game, you're very welcome to. Absolute legends. But tremendous first game of the day. Hopefully, the second game, Southampton City's even half as good as that. I think it'll be a very good game. But everyone, speak to you very soon. Most importantly, thank you to every single one that has tuned in, took the time out, dropped in the stream, everyone's comments as well. I'll see you very soon. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you to every single one of you. And we'll see you very soon for the Southampton City game. See you later.